Hi, I'm Dan Smith. I graduated from Westchester East High School in 2009. I attended Penn State University, and I majored in journalism with a minor in business. Participating in DECA was the first time that I needed to not only take on a problem and solve it, but also defend my thought process and the decisions that I was making to those in the business world. The role play scenarios are really where you get yourself into that mindset, and it's not only multiple choice answers. You're not choosing A, B, C, or D. You need to be prepared to discuss finding solutions with the professionals themselves. What I do currently, I'm the director of operations at a company called HCP Concierge. We work with pharmaceutical companies to market their established products. By connecting healthcare professionals with the resources that their patients need for increased access and affordability. So my job is essentially to make the company run on a day-to-day basis, everything from working on the technology that we use to arranging for shipment and storage of critical resources and things like leading new hire training. My advice to the DECA students at Westchester East would be two things that I've learned. One is just keeping an open mind when it comes to your career path and understanding the importance of networking. So I majored in journalism, and by the time I graduated, I really wasn't sure that was the career I wanted to pursue. After I graduated, I was sort of doing odd jobs, and I ended up accepting an internship at a consulting firm while I was sorting all those things out. And that consulting firm ended up doing the research that created the company that I currently work for. I've been here almost 5 years now, and I got that original internship from the person who started the company that my father works at. So that was a networking thing. Before that, and when I was in college, I didn't really value networking. I really always thought of it as something that people did, to cut corners. But the reality is that it's far and away the best way to get an interview at a company that you want to try to work for. You will get jobs on your own merits. You need the success of an interview comes down to how you do in that interview. But to even get that interview, networking is a hugely important part of that, and that's something that I think when I was younger, even in college, I didn't really value. So that's definitely something that I would recommend to people, is to not think of it in terms of I want to get a job on my own merits, but think of it in terms of I want to have an opportunity to get a job on my own merits, and that's really what networking is about. And then for those who are interested in contacting me, if they have other questions, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I have a generic name, but if you find Dan Smith, who went to Penn State and lives in Philadelphia and works at HCP Concierge, that's me. And if you wanted to email me, my email is dsmith@servehcp.com.